Hey, y'all. Hey, Wanda. Hey, Rose. Hey, Sandra. Hey, Queens. Hey, how y'all doing? Happy Tuesday. How y'all doing on this beautiful, blessed Tuesday? I know y'all trying to figure out what I'm laughing at, huh? Mm-hmm. Something. How y'all doing? Hey, Tanya. Hey, Miss Jackson. Hey, David. How y'all doing today? I'm blessed and highly favored. The topic for today is why do people that hurt you have the tendency to be mad at you? How y'all gonna hurt somebody and be mad at them? That's what I'm trying to understand. Hey, grandbaby. How y'all gonna hurt people, misuse people, and then y'all get caught up in y'all feelings? Hey, pretty. Good evening to you. Hey, Cheryl. Hey, Sandra. How y'all doing today on this beautiful, blessed Tuesday? Hmm. For the people who didn't hear what the topic was today, my topic for today is why do people that hurt you have the tendency to want to be mad at you? You did wrong to me, and you got an attitude. You did wrong to me, and you mad. Hey, Dina, how you gonna get mad with somebody after you didn't hurt them? Y'all gotta make shit make sense. How you mad at somebody that you did wrong to? I mean, if somebody, how somebody mad at you, and Miss Slow down, how they could be mad at you and they hurt you? How you mad at your wife or your husband and you was the one cheating? Mm-hmm. Yes, she is, Pam. I'm just saying. I'm just giving some people a little time to link up and the peekaboo's time to come in, because this everyday life. Every time I come on here every day, I'm talking about everyday life. Want to flip the script. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But y'all, before we get off into that, so y'all, I think it been like a month. It been a month now. I went out of town, right? I went to Houston. So when I went to Houston, I went up there and spent a little time with my grandson because my daughter live in Houston, right? So y'all, I was up there from Friday. From Friday, I think I came back Sunday. Don't y'all know the whole while I was gone from Friday to Sunday, I came inside and in the kitchen, the water was running. Gots to be more careful. In the kitchen, the water was running. So y'all know I told y'all I like surprises. I thought I was coming home to a surprise and sound like somebody was in my kitchen frying chicken or something like that. I thought maybe my little dip or maybe a little dip thing got in and came in and surprised me. But it wasn't nothing but running water. So the water was running from Friday all the way to Sunday, almost in the morning time. And my water bill for this month is $100. I thought it was gonna be higher than that. But that was a lot of water. Hey, Janice. Hey, Shay. That was a lot of water being rain. I'm just saying, thank God for to pay my water bill because I thought it was going to be more than $100. My bad. I don't know what I could have been doing on that particular date to run out here and don't check and make sure everything is straight before I left. But no, I must have ran up out of here. I must have was in a hurry to get away from New Orleans. Not New Orleans, Louisiana, the city. No, not the city, on the outskirts. Because if I say New Orleans, that's like me living in New Orleans. I do not. I live in Louisiana. I live in the outskirt of Louisiana. I do not live in New Orleans. For the people that think I live in New Orleans, I don't. I live an hour away from New Orleans. And the purpose of me for moving an hour away is for my peace. My peace is everything. I don't know about y'all, but my peace is everything. And I wouldn't move back in New Orleans. I mean, I ain't gonna never say never, because anything is possible. But I really don't want to ever move back into New Orleans where too much drama is going on. I want to be able to come outside and not worry about somebody pulling up because I said something about them on social media and me have to wind up getting clean. You know what I'm saying? So I'd rather talk my smack and be an hour away, and I'll see y'all when I see y'all. Clock that tea. I'm just saying, because I'm not scared. Because I know when I be talking my smack, if I was in New Orleans and somebody pulled up in front of my door, there you go. That's what I was saying. Because I was raised to, you don't pull up and go to nobody's house. But I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I be lying. I didn't went to a lot of women's house. I'm just saying. Did, hey queen. Did. I'll be lying if I tell y'all that I never popped up at a female house. I did. Knocked on the door. I was very ladylike when I knocked on the door because I know at the time, my husband was in there and I was like, tell him to come out of there. And he did. So I'll be lying to y'all if I tell y'all I didn't pull up. You want it? Yeah. I pulled up and I was like, is my husband in there? And her mama was like, if he is, he don't supposed to be in here. Girl, please. And I said, well, if he is, can you tap him on his shoulder and tell him his wife is outside? Dead. And he came outside. And we had it. And when we got to our destination, we had a little scrap. We had that. The police was called. Both of us went to jail. Okay, Wayne. Girl, man, you got to call me on your off day. Because me and you supposed to get together a long time ago. You be working so much, you got to give me a call. You done been to Vegas. You done been to California. You been all over the place. I'm talking to one of my number one fans. Y'all trying to get in our business. It's our business. Yeah, I thought we was going pretty I thought we was going to do a little 1-2 or whatever. And both of us went to jail. He hit me, I hit him back. But I hit him first. And when he hit me back, somebody called the police and both of us was in the same police car. And we in the back of the police car. And you would have swear to God that I didn't just bust him. Both of us have to get bind out. And we wind up still going home together. Things you do when you're in love, girl. Things we do for love. All that fighting and knocking on doors and all that. No, I knocked on the door because I wanted him to know I know his whereabouts. And I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm gonna be honest. I was such that girl to another guy that liked me, that wanted to be with me, that was messing with her as well. Told me, your husband over there by your girl. If that ain't the epitome of a snitch, he straight up thought he was going to be with me because he liked me. I don't know what his motive was. I can't say I don't know what his motive was. His motive was, I'm going to tell you where your husband at, and maybe maybe you and me could be together. Nah, because me, like you tell people stuff and they go back and tell the people, you told them, I did that. I went back and told him who he was, and he told me he was there. He just left there, and now you was there. I just had to see my purpose for telling him who told me is to let him know that she was messing with him and you too. While you cheating on me, she cheating on you. Got to be more careful. But y'all say y'all know everything about handmaids and y'all don't. And guess what? Miss Thing, after I knocked on her door and he came out, and that was years and years and years ago, guess what Miss Thing did to me to get her get back? All right, y'all know, for the people who don't know, Yvette, for the people who don't know, Miss Thing laid there when I almost was unalive by the other woman, by the side woman that's now the wife. Miss Thing, who house I went by to get him out of, she took the stand on the behalf of the second wife against me. Y'all missed that? See, I be having new people on my lives, and new people on my life don't know my whole life story. So I be more than glad to break it down to y'all and tell y'all my life is a movie and not a Tubi movie. It's a Lifetime movie. It's a Tyler Perry movie. I already claimed that. I decree and I declare. My life is a movie. I'm gonna go back to what I was saying, because this went over some people's head. Since they say she always be talking about the same thing. She need to let it go and this and that. Girl, right. Girl, how could you let it go when you got all these Jezebels just poking the bell? All the Jezebels is poking the bell, Nikki. All of them then team up against me. Me. So the moral of the story is Miss Thing got mad at me because I called my husband at her house. And when I almost was unalive, she got on the stand for the woman who almost unalived me to get her lick back. I'm just saying. So after she felt like she got her lick back by taking up for the other woman, you still don't have the man. You was before both of us. He still ain't married you, but you picked a side to go along to get along. And then after that, you then went on and got married to somebody else. I tell y'all, 2 against 1. I tell y'all that a lot of these women and men then went on and got married to somebody else, and he still be in love with somebody else. Because, girl, you can't tell me you not still in love with that man, because he done married me first, and you was before both of us. And now he married her second, and you was before both of us. You can't tell me, even though you married and got children for another man, that you're not still in love with that man. I'm just saying, it gets deeper than that. And then you christen our grandson. Wow. I'm just saying, for the people who don't know. Y'all know the story? Oh, well, I'm talking to the people that don't know. I'm so sick of these side girlfriends and side people. I'm just sick of all of them. They just double team me. They just double team. They just try to double team me. Girl, I can't check the inbox while I'm on the phone. I don't know how to do that, Kimberly. I'm gonna have to check the inbox when I get off the phone, because I don't know how to do it while I'm on the phone. If they usually have a little button that you press down there, you press and you can read the button while I'm on here. Y'all see, y'all gotta start walking me through stuff and tell me. Right. Y'all gotta start walking me through stuff and telling me how to do stuff. Because I don't know how to do a whole lot of things. Y'all, I said I was gonna take up classes, because my platform should be way bigger than what it is right now. Because at the end of the day, I be coming with the knowledge, and I'm not getting recognized enough. But I could wait, because guess what? Everything fast don't last. But anyway, y'all, back to what I was saying. How Miss Thing gonna be mad at me? The topic for the day is, so since she, the grandbaby, do you see Miss Thing often? Every time the grandbaby have something, every time they have something, let me tell you the flip side to that. Let me tell you the games they play with me. And somebody might say, oh, she's talking about this again. What you say, Kimberly? Oh, all right, Kimberly. So let me tell y'all the ones who don't remember. Y'all don't remember. All right. My son, all facts look cool. He got a son and a daughter. my granddaughter named Clover, and my grandson named Corbin, right? His mother best friends is Miss Thing Thing. We're going to call her Miss Thing Thing. Pretty eyes, you heard me? My son, baby mama, mother is her Miss Thing Thing best friend. So if that's her best friend get an opportunity to see my grandchildren more than me. I'm just saying. Miss Thing Thing made sure he ain't married me. He married her. He married her. He ain't married me. Well, I might as well just get a part of him too. So she wanted a little input on him too. And she's the godmother of the ex-man she used to mess with that got married twice on her. So Miss Thing Thing. Right. So Miss Thing Thing still caught up in her feelings, still mad, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. I wouldn't have never went against, oh, I forgot. It gets deeper than that. And you know what? Why she want to lick back? Because when I was walking, yeah, I just thought about this, y'all. Wait, this is good stuff. Can y'all show me some love? Because it's going to be a long night. Can y'all just show me some love? Can y'all just press the like button? And y'all, I ain't even asking y'all to share because y'all don't listen. I'm going to put y'all in timeout next week. Can y'all show me some love? Thank y'all on YouTube. Thank y'all for the likes. The likes is matching the people that's in here. Can y'all show me some love on Instagram? Can y'all show me some love on Facebook? Because we're going to be here for a minute. For the people who say, she always talking about, let me tell y'all something. It's a lot of stuff that I haven't talked about. So every time you come on my page, you might think I'm talking about the same thing, but it's something that I didn't talk about. How about that? I'm just saying. But anyway, so y'all, let me tell y'all, Miss Thing Thing was getting her lead back in her mind. So, hey, clap back, queen. So let me tell y'all what Miss Thing Thing in her mind feel like she got a lick back. Because one day when I was walking, Miss Thing Thing was messing with my ex was cheating on me with her too, right? But he was messing with her before he was messing with me as his wife and the other wife. He was messing with her before us. So Miss Thing Thing used to be with somebody else. And the person she used to be with, she called herself playing with me. Hey, Ashley girl. She called herself playing with me and they jumped in the car. And I ran their ass all the way to New Orleans East. I ran their ass all the way home to New Orleans East for playing with me. God forgive me, Lord. I thank you that I ain't never, accidentally knocked them off the road because I was almost there. I ran them all the way to the east. I ran them all the way off the service road and all that. Yeah, I did all that. Lord, I thank you for keeping me. I did that. So Miss Thing Thing, all right, we're going to talk about her too. So Miss Thing Thing thought about everything that I did to her. So when I got pum, she felt like that was her get back. Because Miss Thing Thing got on the stand and told the jurors, because we had a jury trial, that she was going to be a police officer. She was in the academy. She was lying, saying that, like she was just this good girl. And all the girls that took the stand on me was so-called good girls. That's what they how y'all all good girls when y'all taking a stand against this woman and all y'all used to sleep with him. I think out of everybody, all the women that took the stand, it was only 2 of them that wasn't really related. No, let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think out of all of them who took the stand, it was 2 guys, because I used to say it wrong. It was 2 guys and 10 women. And all 10 of the women, I think only 3 of them, let me see, 1, her, her. I think it was like 4 of them that wasn't probably kin, but the rest of them, 3 or 4 of them that wasn't kin, but the rest of them, all of them was like not kin. Let me see how many of his ex-girlfriends was there. I think two or three of his ex-girlfriends. I think 3 of his ex-girlfriends took the stand on me, and the rest of them was like family members of hers or different people or whatever. But the majority of them that took the stand against me was more women. So all the women that took the stand against me got up there and lied. And one of them said I was notorious and all that kind of stuff there. A lot of them lie, and we had a jury trial because the judge knew if he would have had a judge trial, she would have automatically been found guilty because she pum me with my back turned. I was no longer a threat. But anyway, to make a long story short, so back to what I was saying, how all these people can be mad at me when they hurt me. And how could some of y'all that's on my timeline, that's pickaboos and all that, how could y'all have the audacity to say, oh, Ann should let that go, Ann should leave that alone? Y'all not in a wheelchair. Y'all didn't go through everything I've been going through for 31 years. The nerve of y'all. I'm just saying. So what if I don't never stop talking about it? Because they got somebody around the world ain't never heard my story. Even if I want to close the chapter of my life, even if I want to close the chapter, I might travel somewhere around the world and somebody wants to know what happened to you in a wheelchair and how you become in a wheelchair. And there we go. So can y'all naysayers and y'all that have so much to say about I should leave it alone and I should not talk about what happened to me? Is y'all walking in my shoes? Because last I looked under the bottom of my shoes, they still clean at the bottom. So if y'all ain't never walked in my shoes, don't tell me, which y'all ain't gonna tell it to me anyway. Y'all tell it to other people and they come back and tell me. Somebody say, y'all say, oh, she should leave that alone, or she need to move on. Okay, you ain't never had nobody, a woman, a pum you over your husband, huh? You ain't never had a man, somebody to pum you over your spouse, huh? So you ain't never experienced being in a wheelchair raising 4 children, huh? You ain't never experienced have to clean up in a wheelchair, huh? You ain't never had to experience cooking from a wheelchair, huh? You ain't never had to turn over from side to side to put your pants on, huh? You ain't never had to lay down and switch over from side to side to make sure you put your pants on, huh? You ain't never had to drive with a hand control, huh? I'm just saying. Y'all ain't never had to deal with none of that. So if y'all ain't never had to deal with none of that, y'all need to do inventory of yourself. Y'all need to look in the mirror and be the man in the mirror and look at yourself. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Before y'all start talking about men pointing the finger, we got bigger fish to fry. Hi, Ashley. What's her name? Catherine. We got bigger fish to fry. So for the people that follow me on Facebook, so what's the young lady name? What's the teacher name? Ashley. So we got a teacher, right? What's the teacher name and what's the name of the school that the young lady went to? Because I don't want to say all the wrong things. We need to talk about how these teachers mentally abusing our children. Ashley, is you here? What's the name of the school? So y'all, I'm talking about, I don't know the name of the school just yet, because she haven't sent it to me. But anyway, we got a young school teacher. I think she's like 29 years old. Is it prep? No. Ashley, what's the name of the school? So the young lady that's a school teacher that's 29 years old, she put hands on one of the seniors, a young lady. I don't have the full details, but since when y'all teachers feel the need that y'all can put your hands on somebody's daughter? And the young lady, they're trying to take all her privilege from her because she about to graduate. And a lot of people is trying to throw it under the rug. I'm Ashley, what school is it? I'm trying to find out what school it is so I could get all the details. I don't want to be up here. I shared it on my Facebook page. I can't go to it and see it right now because I got two phones that's working, so I can't tell you what school it was. But Ashley, where you at? Well, anyway, I'm just waiting for Ashley to come back on. But anyway, y'all, the topic for today is, why do people be mad at you after they didn't hurt you? I'm just saying, I'm trying to understand, why do people be mad at you when they hurt you? And in the midst of me waiting for Ashley to come back, let's talk about this. So a lot of y'all know about the Mall of Louisiana, right? The Mall of Louisiana had a shooting. Oh, you didn't hear anything about that? Well, Ashley was just on here. I'm waiting for her to come back on here, and so she could tell me what school it happened. And the young lady is a senior, and the young lady is she is not a bad student or nothing like that. She don't get in no type of trouble or whatever. But her and the teacher put hands on the young lady, and she about to graduate from school. So Ashley came on here for a minute, and now she not on here anymore. But anyway, this is what I want to say. So the shooting that took place in BR in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, right? They showed us details, and they showed us that they arrested one black young man. So I was listening to a young lady today on the OG Murder Show, and she was saying she live out of town, right? But she was saying, I don't know if she live in Baton Rouge. I think so. I don't know. But anyway, she was saying that it was Lafayette. I think Lafayette against Baton Rouge. And I think it was a gang fight. And she was saying that it had something to do with the white kids came there from Lafayette, and it was like a gang fight. But what she said made a lot of sense. She was saying, why they not showing us the tape of the fight? Because they only got one shooter. So if you got one shooter, y'all not telling us that he was the only one shot. He was the only one shooting. If he was shooting at somebody, 2 chances to 1, somebody, I mean, somebody was puming at him too. See what I'm saying? So a lot of things happen. And let me say this, y'all. We have a lot of corruption going on around the world. Right. We have a lot of corruption that's going on all over the world. People think they're getting away with stuff that they do, even behind badges, like the police officer, the young police officer in Houston. She came on there crying, talking about she's sorry and all that. No, you sorry you got caught because you've been doing this. You didn't arrest a lot of, you say you like arresting black people and all that kind of stuff. Now that you didn't lost your job, allegedly, you didn't supposed to be then got fired. Now you want to come on, hey Blue, now you want to come on the internet and cry and fake cry because you still had a little smirk with your cry and tell people that you are sorry for what you did. No, you're not sorry for what you did. You sorry that you got caught in the world, expose you for the racist person that you are. I'm saying at the end of the day, us as people that love God, we supposed to forgive. But at the end of the day, how many other black people that then been in jail because of her? How many other black people that's in jail because of her still to this day? How many other black people that she didn't arrest? How many black people that then paid fines and fees and all that, and it was wrongfully accused? I'm just saying, How long we gonna keep on having to see this happen and trace it right in front of our face, Clapback Queen? How long we gonna have to keep on seeing this? Because I got a brother that was wrongfully accused, been in jail for 27 years. My brother been in jail for 27 years. And he only been home 2 years because he was wrongfully accused. So how long is it going to take for them to give him some of his life back? Because my brother been home 2 years. My brother been home 2 years, so he was exonerated. Soon as these boys got exonerated, they should have had a fat check with no questions in front of their face. It shouldn't take decades or years and years and years. Whenever they got exonerated, they should have had a check in their hand. To me, seemed like the system seemed like it's designed for a lot of us to fail. And it's designed to say, well, even though they got exonerated, we're going to let them out. And a lot of black men been let out of and go to jail. But if y'all exonerate them and y'all falsely accuse them, why they got to wait for y'all to be a blessing and give not a blessing? I ain't going to say that. Why they got to wait before they get compensated? And y'all then took the majority of their life away from them. My brother was in jail when he was a young boy. So you mean to tell me, all right, I lost my family members. I lost a lot of family members. My brother back out here. My brother is mentally messed up in a lot of ways. And I still got to wait on to enjoy my life. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, all the money in the world, letting teachers punch kids in the mouth. All right. I was asking you, Ashley, to post the school and the teacher name, but you wasn't on here. I need the school and the teacher name because a lot of people say they never heard about it. I just started talking about it. I was waiting for you to come back. Post the school so I could pin it and the teacher name so I could pin it on my live. Hey, cousin. Hey, Monique. So it's a lot of corruption that's going on, you know, like the officer. All right. The officer that unalive Kim Grove is the same officer that put my brother and his two partners, Old St. Catherine. Oh, the name of the school is St. Catherine, and put the school teacher, put her name up there too. Wait. So y'all, it's St. Catherine school that punched the young lady in her face. So tell me write the teacher name. Oh, her name Kayla. That's Miller or Miles? Kayla Miles. Kayla Miles. So y'all, this happened at St. Catherine. The young lady got the teacher is 29 years old, and she fought a student who never been in trouble, ain't never had no kind of trouble in school. She punched in her face, she bust her lip, and there's all kind of stuff that's going on. And I think they not really talking about it, but I think y'all could catch. Eventually, it's gonna be on OG Murder. Y'all be able to go watch it over there. He'll have the full story. But the name of the school is St. Catherine. St. Catherine. So that's where the incident happened with a young lady, with a school teacher. Her name is Kayla. Kayla Miles. That's the name of the young lady who punched the 29-year-old teacher is the one that punched the young lady in a fight. She never had a fight in her life. And she never had a fight in her life, and they tried to suspend her, or they suspend her. They trying to suspend her because she defended herself. Oh, well, they trying to suspend the young lady because she defended herself from the teacher fighting her. Got to be more careful. Got to be. I tell y'all all the time, even at schools, no matter who you are not exempt. When people don't like you, most of the time, they don't like your children. I don't know if y'all have parents PTA meetings like they used to have when we was going to school, but at the end of the day, it's the New Orleans is not that big, and we got some students, know how to behave, and some students are very, very smart. Some children, never been in trouble in their life and all that kind of stuff there, and they good in school. Hey, Karen, they good in school, and now you as a teacher, you put hands on another student. Come on, y'all got to be more careful, man. No teacher at all should be putting their hand. Is it a prep school? I think it's a Catholic school. No teacher nowhere should be putting their hand on nobody's child. Now, when I was coming up and we was going to school, when I went to Bell, we got the paddle. But nowadays, no teachers in the time that we living in now shouldn't be putting their hand on nobody's child. You can't justify that. You hit somebody's child, at the end of the day, you're out of order. You're out of order if you put your hand on somebody else's child. If you want to discipline them, you discipline them the right way. You write them up. You give them a warning. But for you to get physical with somebody's child, y'all need to go back to school and y'all need to learn how to deal with the outside world. Well, it's on my Facebook page, and I think her mother shared it on Instagram, so you'll be able to read about it. I know for sure it's on my Facebook page, and when I get off of here, I'm gonna try to put it on my IG page as well. I tried to do it earlier, but I couldn't. But anyway, y'all, if y'all got children and y'all kids go to school, can y'all please take the time out of all the days that your child go to school, take the time out and go do a one-on-one talk with your child's teacher and get to know who your child's teacher are. Because at the end of the day, we got people that's dealing with people's children, and you don't know that they know the mama, or they might dislike the mama and take it out on the children. Well, and probably don't know about it yet, but he gonna know about it sooner than later. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I love New Orleans. What I most love about New Orleans is the party city. Oh, she gonna send it to him. Oh, the mama sent it to him. But what I really love our city because it's a party city. You get the opportunity to enjoy yourself. We have second lines. I love the culture. But I ain't gonna lie to y'all, to be honest, and Frida said it, and I'ma say it, and a few other people said it. Corruption is the number one high in New Orleans. I know New Orleans is corrupted because I done dealt with the corruption. I done been beaten by the police in Jefferson Parish, snatched out the wheelchair, stood me up, told them I was paralyzed, told them I couldn't walk. They grabbed me, stood me up, and let me hit the ground. They brought me to jail, charged me with resisting arrest. Okay, hold up. Then they email the kid talking about she need their help so she can keep her job as a branch. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. So I know New Orleans is corrupted. I know Red ain't. And just like when I almost was unalive, and that was out of order too. But I'm gonna be real with y'all. Let me share this with y'all. Because when I almost unalived somebody, what I did and how I did it, it wasn't right. It wasn't right. It was premeditated. I know it was premeditated. God bless his soul. The guy's not here anymore. But at the end of the day, I know what I did was unjustifiable. And I got off. That's why now that I'm older and I see life different. But let me tell y'all something. A lot of people don't see the corruption because it's not them. So a lot of people go along to get along. So a lot of people gonna go along to get along and they know stuff be happening, and they ain't gonna say nothing because it's not them. But see, when the corruption go to knocking on their door, and they lose a loved one, or they lose a daughter, or they lose a son, a mama, a dad, a auntie, a uncle, a grandma, a grandpa, grandchildren, then they're gonna understand the corruption that's going on in the city. Y'all think corruption just not started? Corruption been going on. That's why y'all got to be very careful and very mindful before y'all be out there head first and get yourself into some trouble. You got to have a little change. But I got Jehovah. Because if you can use your money for power, sooner or later your money going to run out. I know a lot of people that's unalive and gone because they thought their money was power and they lost their mind because of the stuff that they did and they knew about the corruption. Add me her suspension indefinitely when the story got out to the news. Oh, wow. But y'all, let me say this. Samantha, let me say this. See, a lot of people, Rose. Yeah, But a lot of people, Rose, a lot of people be out here and they be clapping for all the wrong people. Like when I was on OG Murder today, he was talking about people that go out and vote. Now we know for sure our ancestors and all them, they fought for us to have the right to vote. But to be honest, like Murder said, our votes don't even count. That's like your daughter or your son running for queen in school. Right. That's like your daughter or your son. Same thing. Oh, wow. When you was the senior, wow. If your son or your daughter running for king or queen, let me tell you how your son and daughter could be king, queen. First of all, if it's fair, they're going to go by the academic. If it's fair, they're going to go by their persona. If it's fair, they're going to go by the likes. But if it's unfair, they're going to go by who their parents is and who their parent know and who the most popular with money. See, when I was coming up in school, you had to vote who you wanted to be the queen or the king. And then they had to have a certain grade point average. But nowadays, it's all about, just like the second lines, it's based on popularity, right? It's based on who could pay the most money or who gonna spend the most money and who gonna make us look good. When I was coming up as the second line, I remember my sister Sunshine was the queen for the money wasters. I remember my little brother was the king for the money wasters. I remember I was second line as a young girl with the money wasters. Now it's about popularity with certain second line groups. I'm not gonna lie, because I know one queen that's gonna be the queen this year, one of the second line groups, and at the end of the day, she's still gonna be beautiful, and she ain't got to spend $50,000, $60,000, $70,000. It never was that expensive to ride on nobody float because we wasn't riding on floats. We was riding on convertible cars. Now they say it's $4,000 just to ride on, just to get a float as a queen. I don't know how true it is because when I was the queen for the Tree Me Kids, I rode on a Mercedes convertible. Now it's all about the popularity and who got the most money and all that. All that's about to run out. Because I feel like it's a waste of money. For one day, you done showed off your outfit, you done spent all your money and all that. To each his own. You do what you want with your money, but when you look back on all the money you didn't waste and all the money you didn't spend, you're going to think about if I shoulda, woulda, coulda. Now, I ain't going to lie to y'all. I know without a shadow of doubt, I could be a beautiful queen and don't have to spend over $10,000. See, it got to be like I say all the time, it got to be in you, not just on you. I'm just saying, what you said, Ashley? Got her a full ride. God really fixed it. the school closed down the next school year. Oh, wow. See, what people don't really understand is the people that have money, and let me say, if you have money and God bless you with a couple of $100,000 or whatever, God don't want us to boast and brag. God don't want us to feel like we better than other people. See what I'm saying? Because God have a blessing for each and every one of us. I'm going to say it again. God have a blessing for each and every one of us. But some of y'all need to surrender. And some of y'all need to fall back from a lot of negative people and a lot of wicked people. That's why y'all can't see y'all blessing being manifest, because y'all around the wrong people. I'm just saying. When you start being around all the wicked people, the things that God has for you, he can't release it because you got all these different spirits in your ear. So you can't see what's ahead because you so focused on looking at what's behind you. See, a lot of people don't realize that their blessing is just around the corner. But they got so much going on within their life, so they can't see that the blessing just around the corner. And a lot of y'all miss out on y'all blessing. Thank y'all on Facebook for the love and the stars. Thank y'all on IG. Thank y'all on YouTube. And just like this young lady been going to school now, she a senior, and you mean to tell me, and I seen, but let me say this to y'all. I want y'all to hear me good. I want y'all to listen good. Listen, Linda, listen. Listen, Linda, listen. Listen, y'all. God said no weapon formed against us shall prosper. He didn't say the weapon wasn't going to form against us. He allowed stuff to happen to us. He allowed stuff to happen to our children. It's supposed to strengthen you, because he would never bring us through it. To it without bringing us through it. So if you're going to it, he going to bring you through it. So where there's good, there's bad. So even for the younger generation, when stuff would happen in their life, that's your opportunity to sit down and talk to them and let them know this is just the beginning of your life. When children graduate out of high school and they preparing themselves to go to college, this is the next trimester of their life. That let you know you did everything you were supposed to do to make sure they graduate out of high school, get their high school diploma, and now if they decide they want to go to college, because some of y'all don't force your kids if they don't want to go to college. They got a lot of smart kids making six figure. They making money at FedEx, the post office, and all that. And some people that went to college and graduate, they don't even have a decent job. I'm just saying. So stuff happens in life, in all our life, to make us look at life, because life gonna be life. And listen, so is there anybody on here could ever say, well, and I ain't never been through nothing in my life. I ain't never had nobody to come against me. I ain't never had nobody to lie on me. I ain't never had nobody to deceive me. I ain't never had nobody to cheat on me. I ain't never had nobody to do nothing wrong to me. Well, just keep living. Do I need to say it loud for the people in the back? Just keep living. Just keep living. And somebody on here probably saying, well, and I ain't never did nobody nothing. I ain't never, not intentionally. Do you not know you don't have to do nobody nothing physically? You can say something wrong out your mouth and don't realize that you didn't affect somebody the whole entire life. Just by, he said, that is in the power of the tongue. Do you not know that you can say one thing out of your mouth to cause somebody to lose their mind, to lose their life? You can say one thing. You can say hit. You ain't even got to say he hit me. You could go inside and just say hit. And if you got a man and you say hit, he already know what that means. not somebody that lost their life. I'm just saying, hypothetically speaking, that we gonna have challenge in life. Stuff gonna happen to us, stuff that's out of our control, and stuff that's gonna happen to our children. But let me say this to y'all. I told y'all this too. All bad ain't good. All bad ain't good. No, let me say this. I said that wrong. All good ain't bad. No, let me say it the way I want to say it. Y'all just hold up. Let me see what I'm trying to say. All bad ain't bad. That's what I want to say. All bad is not bad. So somebody's saying, what you mean by that? I mean, if something bad happened to you, that's what I want to say, Queen. If something bad happened to you, say you be in a bad car accident and you come out with a few little bumps and bruises. I'm speaking out of experience for me. I had a bad car accident. And a lot of y'all saw it. My car was demolished. My car was smashed. The whole front was smashed. My car was smashed to a tree on Highway 12. My car spent around 4 times. I almost lost my life. But in the midst of the bad, I still got my life. And I ain't got to say the rest. But I want to say all bad ain't bad. Right. And some things happen, you might look at it and feel like people be saying, bad luck and good luck. Well, first of all, I don't believe in bad luck and good luck. I believe in karma. I believe in energy. I believe in spirits. I believe you do unto people as you have them do unto you. I believe in what you do to somebody gonna do it to you. If it don't catch you, it's gonna skip you and go to your children or your children's children. I believe in karma. I'm a witness of that. And I'm not on here telling y'all that I just believe in karma. I believe in karma because a lot of things that I did in my life, I paid for that and some. I say that all the time because I'm talking to somebody that's on here that believe in their mind that people get away with what they do to us and they don't. I'm a prime example. I didn't get away with nothing that I did. Maybe back then when I was a young girl, I thought I was getting away with stealing and jacking and robbing and doing all that. And girl, everything I did to somebody did to me. Somebody took $20,000 from me and went out the window while I'm sitting in the living room. I'm just saying, 2 brothers took $20,000 from me, went out the window, and was gone. But what about the 20,000, 30,000, 40,000, 50,000 that I took from other people? I'm just being real with y'all. I done took 30,000, 50,000, 60,000. Hey, I did that anytime. It wasn't no remorse. Like, yeah, I took your money. I did it is what it is. What you gonna do about it? I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm gonna be honest, that was me. Y'all looking at somebody that, I can come on the internet and I can speak about what I did in my life. And at the end of the day, that's who I was. That's what I did. But I'm still here. So in spite of my imperfection and all the dirty things I did, jacking and robbing and taking people money and all that kind of stuff there, he still saved my soul. So if God saved your soul and you still here to talk about it and to make a difference in somebody else's life, why should I waste my time by worrying about people who dislike me? Girl, I come too far to be stressing and be bothered by you, and you. Why should I be bothered by somebody when Jehovah left me here for 31 years, about to be 60? No, he left me here for 59 years. I'm about to be 60, but I went through what I went through for 31 years, and I'm still here. And y'all around here whining and crying and moping and talking about what y'all going through and this and that. He said, I will put no more on you than you can bear. So why? And he said, I will supply you each and every need. So why you crying? Why you worried? Why you bothered? Why you bothered? If I could lift my head up and I can move around and I could do what thus said the Lord, what's wrong with you? I'm just saying. Why you whining about her? Why you whining about him? Why you whining about them? Them badass children. Them badass grandchildren. I'm just saying, some things are out of our control. So when stuff happens, let me say this. If somebody do something to somebody at a school, like this teacher did what she did to this young girl, right? Even though the mama pissed off and she mad, and she should be, because if you put your hand on my daughter, I'm rolling up in the wheelchair, and I won't answer, and I even much want a little lick or two. Like you hit her, I want to hit you. But see, we got to think. You got to think big. Think big. So you put your hand on my daughter. Okay. So you know what? The biggest fight is to go in your war room and find your scripture and get in that war room and talk to Jehovah and say, Lord, this battle is not mine. It's yours, said the Lord. I need you to deal with Miss Thing Thing that put her hand on my child. And see, in the midst of her doing what she did to the child, it's a blessing going to come out of that. It's a blessing going to come out of that. Because what y'all have to know as individuals around the world, everybody has insurance. And at school, my child are supposed to be protected. So you mean to tell me my child got hurt by a school teacher on school premises? So I'm saying this to say all bad ain't bad. Because a lot of us, if it wasn't for Jehovah blessing us, everybody want a blessing. But nobody don't want to go to what it takes to get a blessing. Don't let that go over your head. See, everybody want a blessing. Everybody. So if you want a blessing, all right, listen to this. Because some of y'all hear me good. A lot of y'all done lost loved ones. All us done lost loved ones. But they got somebody that lost a mama, somebody that lost a daddy. But a daddy was financially stable. The mama was financially stable. The mama and the daddy, they lived their life, they enjoyed their life, they expired on this earth, but they left you a house, money, cars, and whatever else. And in the midst of you stressing and crying, they still left you well off. See, we human, and we're entitled to have feelings. We're entitled to be hurting and mad because our loved one's not here and our heart broken and all that kind of stuff there. But at the end of the day, they still left you well off. And that's a blessing. At the same time, it's a blessing. Somebody might say, well, Ann, I don't want no blessing like that. So what, you want them just to pass away and you mad at God because all us gotta go. But what about the people that got family members that had all kind of property, money and all that, and they ain't leave them a quarter? But some of y'all ain't getting left a quarter. Somebody leaving the money to the dog or the cat. Meow. Woof. Y'all ain't getting a quarter. But in y'all delusional mind, y'all feel like, oh, my mama should have left me something. My daddy should have left me something. Or my grandmother left it to this one. And my grandpa left it to this one. Well, where you was when they needed you? I'm just saying. Because y'all want houses y'all ain't never built. I know God said I give you houses that you ain't even built. But y'all want houses, cars, money that y'all ain't even put in on. And this phone gonna do a countdown on Instagram, but I promise y'all I will come back with part 2 for y'all. Now, I'm just saying. So all y'all that feel the need in y'all mind, y'all mama, y'all daddy, oh y'all son. Well, why you wasn't there when your mama got put in hospital or the nursing home? I'm just saying. I'm just saying why you wasn't there. But you want to fight your sister or your brother who was there because you feel like you entitled. You entitled to not being there. Hold that thought. Mm-hmm. Hold that thought. Since you feel like you entitled. I'm just saying. How can... Hold up. Trying to let them catch up. How can some of y'all have the nerve, the audacity, Sandra, Rose, Wanda, Linda, Pam, how can some of y'all have the audacity to think in your mind or have a thought that your mama, your daddy supposed to leave you something when you was disobedient and you wasn't even there for them? I'm just saying. Let me tell y'all why I could speak on. Let me tell you why I could speak on people in their family, like people that put their mama, their daddy, their grandpa, their grandma. I could speak on that because I didn't saw a lot of people put their mama, their daddy, their grandma, their grandpa in a nursing home. Somebody on your mama, dad in a nursing home right now, and you getting their check, and you don't even go to the nursing home to visit them. I'm just saying, Queen Nicole. I'm just saying, what makes you think you entitled when your mama felt on her last days or your daddy felt on his last days and you were still holding a grudge and still mad about something, and you have the audacity to want them to leave you something? Why you feel the need that you want them to leave you something when you wasn't even there? Well, y'all, let me see. Somebody wanna join, and maybe y'all can y'all be able to hear. See, when people be wanting to join, that's why it's my last week on all these platforms. I will no longer be going live on all these platforms. I'm only gonna be going live on YouTube. I am Ann Mays. But I tried to press it in. Oh, you wanted to come in, Linda? You made a mistake or you wanted to come in?
Yeah, I made a mistake. I was going to listen to a bit on live before.
All right, I love you.
Love you more.
We always be pressing buttons. We don't know what we be doing. So y'all listen. Bless her heart. She was so beautiful. But anyway, y'all, I was talking about a lot of us with our family members and all that kind of stuff there. You know, so a lot of y'all like parents and grandparents. Can y'all please, when y'all get off this live, maybe tomorrow, can y'all make sure that y'all have life insurance on your children and your grandchildren? Life insurance is not a whole lot. Right. They do. So, but when they put them in a nursing home, the nursing home take all the check. Whatever they get, that's what they charging. If they get $1,000 a month in a nursing home, it might only be like $600 to live there. But they're gonna get the whole 9 yards. But anyway, like I was saying, a lot of y'all, can y'all get life insurance? It don't take a whole lot. If you get a family plan, we don't like to talk about or have this talk. But why not pay $10, $15? I think it costs $1,500 to $2,000 to be cremated. At one time, it wasn't that much, but even if you have burial, can y'all please get your priorities in order? Because life is life, and one day each and every one of us got to leave. And if you got children, no matter if you're a child, good child, bad child, because at the end of the day, it could be a child that ain't never got in trouble in their life. But I'm going to say this, because people be trying to figure out, be trying to question God. Well, God, my child never did nothing to nobody. My daughter never did nothing to nobody. See, that's the mentality that we have, because we're on the outside looking in. But at the same time, some people have lost their lives behind something that has nothing to do with them. So let me see how I can break this down to y'all without y'all getting caught up in y'all feelings. The Bible says your sins could fall on your children. I'm going to let y'all marinate on that for a little minute. It says your sins could fall on your children. So when y'all sitting back saying, why do kids or people that ain't by y'all, we gonna say we on the outside looking in. And I want y'all to stop saying about, if you got a young adult child, stop saying what your child did or didn't do if they're not in your presence 24/7. See, some of y'all got hit with a boom when you found out that your daughter was having relation. When you found out your son that's all the way quiet, that don't go nowhere, they made a baby. See, some of y'all not preparing y'all young adults for life because y'all are in denial. See, a lot of y'all be caught with the head too much tea, love your girl. A lot of y'all get caught up in y'all emotions and y'all feelings. We want the best for our children, but what we not gonna do is justify for our children and say, well, I know my child, not my daughter, not my son. Yeah, your son and your daughter. See what I'm saying? We got a lot of people that say that, even watching the news. Oh, my daughter was a good, she ain't never got in no trouble. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the Bible and what the word says. Your sins can fall on your children. I'm just saying. So what about the child that they found laying on the ground and he had a pum? So he just was carrying it just to protect himself. I mean, some of that can be true, but in your mind, you don't want to believe that your child was a pum. I'm just saying, I'm not going to be on social media or no other media saying that, oh no, not my child. I don't know what my young adult children do. I know what they do to me. But when they're not in the presence of me at that particular time, I'm not going to say what my children do and don't do. And a lot of y'all like that. A lot of y'all in denial on the stuff that y'all kids, y'all young adults kids do. Y'all know what they doing, but y'all throwing the rock and hiding their hand and y'all hand too. I'm just saying. When y'all gonna see life for what it is? And I know he gonna hold a lot of y'all accountable because I be on here talking some real stuff. I didn't get to where I'm at just to get here. He the messenger and I'm delivering the message, and y'all don't even want to share the live. Because somebody child need to hear. Somebody child need to look at, oh girl, let me show you a picture when Miss Ann was all that. Miss Ann was fine. Miss Ann was a pretty girl and all this, but let me show you what happened to Miss Ann. And when y'all tell my story, I hope y'all tell them the truth. Miss Ann wasn't a knife. Miss Ann was a fighter just like you. Miss Ann did this, did that, and Miss Ann wound up in the wheelchair. And then Miss Ann got married to a man, and Miss Ann had sex with her husband, and Miss Ann contracted HIV from her husband. Don't leave that part out. Let your daughter watch Miss Ann. Tell her come over here. Because over here, you're going to get the real. Miss Ann ain't going to get up there and lie and fabricate and say, oh, girl, I ain't never did none of that. I ain't never did nothing to nobody. Miss Ann wasn't nothing nice. But look at me now. To God be the glory. And I want to thank him. Because I'm still here to be able to talk to y'all. If y'all want to listen. We got a couple of queens here, huh, Elizabeth? That's still living. That we can sit up and tell y'all a story all night. We could do a lock-in with all the women. But y'all don't want to hear Miss Ann. Y'all want to hear you can suck, you can suck. That's what y'all want to hear. When we had, I'll take your man. We had that, but y'all have, you can suck, he can suck, I'ma suck. That's what y'all have. He can suck, you can suck, I can suck, you suck, then I suck. Yeah, that's what y'all got. But we had, I'll take your man. That's what we had. But y'all ain't gonna share nothing like this to y'all daughters and y'all sons. This the real. See, this how they should have gave it to me. Maybe I wouldn't have had a baby at 16. Maybe I wouldn't have got pregnant at 15. Maybe I wouldn't have got molested at 14. Because my mama say, I'm going to work, don't open that door for nobody. And I did. Right out the box, put him under my padlock. She said, I'm going to work. I come back, I want my house spick and span. And don't open the door for nobody. Oh, but little Annie, little hot tail self. I opened the back door. The same one that gave me the H, the I, and the V. That's who I opened the back door for. And let him get a little hump. But I wasn't crazy enough to go out the door. And then one of the time, my mama at work at Tulane Medical. And she don't know to this day unless somebody told her who won't watch me. I was molested at 14 years old by one of the men that was across in the project 3507 Abundant. He lived it on the other side. And he knocked on the door and I opened the door again. And I ain't say nothing because my mama, at the end of the day, we had parents that told us, stop being all chilly. So by me opening the door, I felt that I'm not going to tell on myself, even though I was violated at 14. Hey, Corbin. I'm just saying. So is y'all sitting down having that talk with y'all daughters and sons? Is y'all sitting down being real? Is y'all going to shed a lie to some young girl out there who thinking, oh, well, let's fight. Let's do this. Let's do that. Is y'all going to tell them, well, let me tell y'all, they got a phenomenal woman called Ann Mays and listen to her story. Stop being jealous of me. It ain't about me. It's about who life I can make a difference and who I can change life. That's what it's about. Stop worrying about me driving an E350 class, E350. Stop worrying about me driving a 5X. Stop worrying about what I drive, what I look, what I wear. Stop worrying about what I'm talking about. Don't worry about what's behind me, what's in my house. Worry about what's coming out of my mouth. Worry about that. What about that? When my nurse came here today, she asked me where I got my bra from. And I told her I got it from Rose. She said, I love the bra because it got wires. And she said, I'm looking for a bra for my daughter. And I said, well, how old is your daughter? She said, my daughter 11 years old. And I said, do she have a period? And she said, yeah. And she was almost in tears because her daughter is 11 years old. And I said, do she have hair down there? She said, yes. And I said, it's time for you to have that talk with your daughter. And she was in tears. To all the little young girls that's 10 years old, 11-year-old, 12-year-old, to the parents, I know y'all scared to talk to y'all daughters. I know y'all scared to have that conversation with y'all babies. Because 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, we still have a mind of a child. And predators are out there. So if you don't sit down and talk to your 10-year-old, because you feel whenever she developing a body, it's time for y'all to have that talk. And I asked her, I said, well, do she go to school around children older than her or her age? She said, no, she got a class of 8 people. And they're a little older than her, but they not on the same, they're on the same level with her. Just because she got a period and she got hair and all of that, don't mean that she are mature in the mind. But it's a scary situation when a 10-year-old, a 9-year-old, 11-year-old, 12-year-old, 13-year-old get a period at a young age. And it's sad to say, if you got a child that don't have a mother or don't have a mother figure, or they got a single father that's raising a little girl, who gonna teach her about the birds and the bees? Who gonna teach her how to put on her pad? And I don't believe that 11-year-old or 10-year-old, I don't believe no young girl should be using no tampon. I'm just saying, nobody should be teaching a child how to use a tampon. I don't care if nobody never talk to you. You got an opportunity to talk to your daughters or your daughter. And this is the part that I don't understand. All right, let me say this. If I got violated, and I did, at 14, you think that I'm not going to protect my daughters? If somebody violated me at 14, and I got another family member that told me that they was violated by sitting on a man's lap, and while she was sitting on his lap, he was playing with her Mimi with his finger. You think I ain't gonna protect mine? Do y'all think that I wasn't gonna protect mine? I think each and every one of y'all got granddaughters, grandsons, and they can't fend for themselves. I don't think that daughters should be sitting on anybody's lap. I don't think little girls should be sitting on nobody's lap, because when she sit on the lap and she feels something down there, she gonna be asking questions. What is that down there? So if you're a man and you ain't tucked, and I ain't saying that for you to be, the other way, but if you got a daughter, you need to sit on it, and she don't need to know what's down there. Because children are, what the word I'm trying to say? But anyway, children want to know. Children want to know what's down there. So the world that we living in now, it's time for y'all to talk to y'all sons and daughters. Whether y'all want to believe it or not, we living in a times where we got babies that's having babies. I was 14, I was 15 when I got pregnant. I still was a baby. And when I had my child, I was a baby raising a baby. So, just like me, we got a lot of them out there that's just like me. Babies raising babies. And some of y'all is allowing y'all young children to raise your baby because you don't have a babysitter. Some of y'all allowing y'all young kids to be y'all living babysitters when that's your responsibility. Some of y'all need to let y'all young children enjoy their young life. Because life is life. And if you don't allow them to live their young life gonna pass them by, and they're gonna miss the majority of their young life. See, I can come on the internet. Hey, G baby, I can come on the internet and talk to y'all about my life. But if it was up to me, my life would have been totally different. Yes, it is, Nas. It would have been totally different. My life didn't turn out to be no way that I wanted it as I got older. But look at all the stuff I had then did, and everything I did, now I want this life. But even though I was transitioning my life, I didn't know I had to pay for everything I did in the process of me transition my life. I'm thinking everything I did, I done got away with that. Now I want the good life. I was madly mistaken. Girl, everything you did, now you're trying to live a good life, but you got to get that back. See, I didn't know anything about karma. I know now. And to know better is to do better. But back then, I didn't give a darn about no karma. I didn't even know nothing about karma. I didn't even know nothing about jealousy. But I know about it now. And I understand. Some people jealous of you just because of your persona, the way you dress, the way you look, the way you carry yourself, the way you talk. Some people, you disgust them because of the way you talk. They got some, I just don't like her. I just don't like him. All us is unlikable. Do I need to say it again? Because y'all acting like I'm the only one that people don't like. All of us is unlikable. That's my word. Somebody don't like you, and you. And y'all don't like me. So you thought God was going to let y'all make it. Oh, you don't like Ann, so I'm going to show you somebody that don't like you either. I'm going to show you people that don't know you and don't like you either. They don't even like you on your job. But you don't like Ann, and Ann ain't never did you nothing. You're a go along to get along person. Why you can't be your own person? Why you can't dislike her for your own personal reason because she done something to you? Why you got to go along to get along with the in crowd? I'm gonna be on this side because they got a little money over here, but they ain't getting you nothing. They ain't paying you one crying dime to dislike somebody. I'm just saying. Let me eat an olive on that. I'm just saying. Y'all need to stop disliking people. Y'all don't have no reason to dislike nobody. When we all pass away, and wherever we going, and we stand up, and they be like, "Well, Elizabeth, I just want to know why you don't like Annie." I don't know, because everybody else that's around me don't like her. Well, you just go ahead on and get in the bag until you figure out and give me a valid reason why you don't like Ann. Just step to the back of the line. What if he start judging us on the way that we are with people and disliking people for no reason? See, people not worrying about the afterlife. They're not thinking about, well, when I pass away, they're not thinking about passing away and what's going to happen when they pass away. They just living every day by day or whatever. They're not thinking about today or tomorrow, a second, an hour, a minute. You go to sleep and don't wake up. Because one young lady went on a lunch break and took a nap and she ain't never woke up. She ain't never thought she would be going to sleep and not waking up. But God had a plan. And he got a plan for each and every one of us. How about that? A plan without plan. I'm just saying, no strings attached. I'm just saying. So to a lot of y'all that be on here, that think I'm on here and it's just a game, it's not. I'm on here for a cause. I'm on here for a reason and a season. And the reason I'm on here, Rita, keeps to save somebody else's soul, to let somebody else know that he got you. You need to surrender. You need to. I ain't seen so many people that say they know God, Jehovah. They love him. They believe in him. So if you know him and you love him and you believe in, why do you dislike people? And why are you so bothered? Why y'all bothered? If I'm telling y'all they got a man named Jehovah, and he said, I will supply your each and every need, somebody on here still whining, still crying, and still bothered about something that's out of their control. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Why y'all still bothered? Y'all think he just put me on here? And y'all on my timeline for no reason. Y'all on my timeline because y'all need deliverance. And I'm here to give y'all the word to deliver y'all. We all have trials and tribulation. We all then been through some stuff. We all and lost some people that we didn't love, that we still love. When their birthday come around, their anniversary come around and all that, y'all don't think I get caught in my feelings? My grandmother, my grandpa, my sisters, my brothers, my aunties, my uncle, my cousin, my nephews. Y'all think I don't have feelings. But I know I'm not by myself. Then I'm in a wheelchair. So everybody wants something, but nobody don't want to share the testimony. Y'all want God when y'all need him. But in y'all mind, when y'all feel like y'all don't need him, y'all don't call on him. Why not when you wake up every day and you get the little crush out the middle of your eyes, why you can't wake up and say, Lord, I thank you. I thank you for allowing me to wake up. Because somebody ain't woke up this morning. When y'all gonna stop moping and complaining and whining and crying and tossing and turning and flipping and tripping? When y'all gonna stop doing that? Because I'm over that. I'm over the whining and the crying. I cried for 40 days and 40 nights. I cried myself to sleep, worrying about things that's out of my control. So if I'm going to cry 40 days and 40 nights, that means I ain't never gave it to him to begin with. Hey, Mama Fool. Hey, Ralph. Hey, Ebony. So if I'm going to whine and cry and mope, that means praying defeats the purpose. Why are you praying? See, some of y'all think going to church and Bible study and all that going to save your soul. Y'all know how many people that say they love God that go to church because they're trying to get saved, but they're really not saved. They go into church the same way and they come out the same way. So they ain't really, what was the purpose? What is the purpose of you going to Bible study? I'm saying with technology, you could do Bible study at home. The church is the building. That's just the building, but the church is you. You go to church to learn. You go to church to learn if you don't understand the word. I've been saved for 30-some years. So I know what the word says. And the good part about life is if you're a person that don't go to church, you need to have a personal relationship with him. It's good to go out and mingle. It's good to go out and fellowship with other people. But you still need that personal relationship with him. See, when all y'all turn y'all back on me, the ones who turn their back on me, and y'all pick a side and y'all mistreat me, I turn off the lights and I go in the room, I go in the bathroom, go in the washroom, go in the kitchen, and I say, Lord, I don't know why so-and-so feel the need that he could treat me like that, or she could treat me like that, or she can lie on me, he can lie on me, but I'm going to need you to fight this battle. And he fight it. And he fight it. Just like now. I'm not worrying about people that, you know what he told me? Stop asking people to share your life. If they don't share it, that's on them. They know, y'all know what to do. When something come on there that y'all like, mess and confusion and all that kind of stuff there, with some crazy, somebody, this and this and that, y'all know how to share stuff. So why I have to come on here and say, can y'all share the live? Can y'all like the live? Can y'all interact? I appreciate each and every one of y'all. And y'all know what y'all want to do, and y'all know what y'all don't want to do. But I do know this, you can get a blessing by being a blessing to somebody else. That part right there, show. I'm just saying. I got to come on here and say the same thing every day. That make me feel like I'm begging. And I don't like to beg. Because if you tell me no and I know you can do it, you're going to hurt my feelings. And I'm going to stop talking to you. I'm just saying. That's why I don't like to beg. But y'all the same people every day. And y'all cry every day about what you don't have. Y'all whine every day about your children, your grandchildren. And I have did it too. And now he didn't hold my heart for people. People that I embrace and people that I love. He ain't changed my heart. He just built me a little different now. Because he tired of them hurting me. Now it's time for me to fall back and let them go to what they got to go to. Family, friends, sisters, brothers, children, grandchildren, mama, daddy, aunties, uncles. Embrace who embrace you. Stop trying to embrace the ones that don't want to embrace you. Hey, Shonda. If I say y'all name ain't wrong, y'all know what I'm trying to say. Patty, Maureen, Sharon, I think. So I know it's easier said than done. But y'all talking to somebody that didn't experience all kind of stuff in life. And now I am a living testimony. There's no more can happen to me in my life where I can't handle it. And when it's time for me to expire on this earth, I'm still here. With a bullet right here in my chest. Got hit from the back. Was in a coma. 14 years HIV. Non-detectable. So what it is to complain about? He ain't take my life. Or just think of all the evil things that the enemy didn't attack me with. He said, well, I can't get her with this. When she got pum. I can't get her with the alphabet. I can't get her with her children no more. I can't get her with her grandchildren no more. So I'm going to just keep on destroying stuff and making her feel some type of way. He don't. Thank you, Queen. He don't. Thank you, King. Every hater. Thank you. So when y'all going to get to a point in y'all life where y'all feel the same way I feel, y'all going to go through a lot of stuff in y'all life. I'm not going to tell y'all life going to be easy because life is life. But you got to hold on to God unchanging hand like I did. I ain't going to lie to y'all. I'm going to be real with you. Out of everything I went through, all the heartbreaking, all the pain, all the agony, all the being disrespected, all the being mistreated, I never thought about suicide. Ain't that amazing? I never thought about suicide. I raised 4 children from the wheelchair, 4 little children. I never thought about giving up. I never thought about giving up. But I did ask the question why before. And I heard Jehovah say, why not? I ain't going to put no more on you than you could bear. But I did ask the question. And then as I got older and started realizing about life and realizing that I wasn't no saint. Thank you, Queen. I realized that I wasn't no saint. Girl, how you going to be around here crying and moping and whining? All the people you didn't hurt? I'm just being real. I didn't hurt some men, so it's okay if I ain't got one. Girl, you had all kind of men that wanted to be with you. And you didn't hurt all kind of good boys, bad boys. You didn't hurt all kind of people. Oh, so what? I don't have one now. And that's by choice. Because ain't nothing right now. It's up to my standard. I ain't build a bearing no man no more. And I meant what I said. I'm not buying no man no shoes no more. Because all of my bought shoes for, they walked right out of my life with the shoes. With somebody else. Ain't doing it. Get somebody else to do it. Hey, sister girl. Hey, chasing the bag always. I'm just saying. You looking at a woman, a phenomenal woman in a wheelchair. Then been married 4 times. Somebody can't even get an engagement ring, less known a wedding ring. And I was a good woman, a good wife. And at the end of the day, yes, I got the most beautiful, handsome man that I could ever have. A man that say, I ain't gonna never leave you, nor to forsaken you. That's the man I got. He don't make me cry. He hug me, he clothe me, he feed me. He make me feel good about myself. He let me know who I am. They ain't got a man on earth could ever treat me the way that Jehovah treat me. And I wouldn't trade a man for the world. I'm just saying. And I want a man that's going to feel the same way about him like I feel. Or you can't be a part of me. I want a man that's going to lay the foundation. Come on, we going to do this together. I don't want nobody. We going to be unequally yoked. I'm trying to get me together. I'm working on me. And he talk about he not ready. Well, call me when you get ready. Call me when you get ready. Because I'm ready. I'm working on me right now. If you ain't ready to get your life right, I'm 59, about to be 60. Call me when you get ready. I'm just saying. A lot of y'all women got to focus on y'all first. Y'all got to love self. Y'all involved with men y'all in relationships and involved with men and women that at the end of the day, they don't even love themselves. They still got to work on themselves. They just got out of a relationship and now they're in a relationship with you. They're not over the relationship they just got out. They ain't even get their time. They still time enough to heal. Do you not know when you really, really, really be in love with somebody? I mean, really, really love them, cold-hearted love them. I mean, really, really love them, and they hurt you. It takes decades sometimes to get over. And I could tell y'all, it took some time for me to get over my situation from the first marriage. And I thought, husband number 2, number 3, number 4, I thought all them husbands was going to be the ones to substitute the first one. And only one of them completely had my mind focused on him. And he was the one that I feel like he wasn't no better than him. Just when I thought I had the right one, I had Mr. Wrong. I'm just saying. So if you out there and you're in the world and you get a man and he treats you nice and all that's fine and dandy. But if he don't love God, and he ain't trying to live right, y'all gonna have a lot of bumps and bruises. That's why I want one that been there, done that, then had that, lost that, got that, had that, lost that, and got it again. I'm just saying. I ain't trying to be a builder. I'm not trying to build nobody no more. So if you out there and you like me, come with your own, my brother. Because I'm not building nobody no more. I'm not making you look good for Miss Thing that think you made yourself look good. You, any of y'all women on here ever took a man and made him get his teeth done and made him get his hair cut, made him look good? I mean, not with your money, with his money and your money. You done went shopping for him and then dressed him up and all that because he's standing next to you. And you made him look good. And now we got the little vultures out there looking at him. And now he thinking this shit don't stink. And all the while, you did this. I ain't doing that no more. I ain't doing it no more. I don't know about y'all. But that's the process. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, sis. I'm talking about me. I'm talking about me. I want a man that been there, done that. You know, and he look good. And he transitioned. And he a man of Jehovah. We could study together. We could walk together. We could knock on doors together like you and your husband, sis. I'm just saying. I can't say big sis because I'm older. We pray together. We stay together. We walk together. We laugh together. That's what I want. Only what you do for Christ gonna last. In order for a man to love you, he gotta love Jehovah. That's what I'm talking about, Ebony. You got a good one, you hold on to him. That's all right, I'm still the oldest. I'm just saying. So y'all don't be so in a rush and don't go to compare the way he look. See, you get a man and he ain't never knew how to dress. You know, he got a little money, nice car and all this, but say he a little country boy. And he don't know how to dress. He don't know how to make himself look good. You might have to put in a little work. But he love God. That's what I'm talking about. He willing to make a change. He willing to go get his teeth done if they crooked. He willing to go get his hair cut and get a tape or a line up. He willing to look good because he walking beside a queen. That's what I'm talking about. No criticism. He ain't worrying about you criticizing him. He like, you can have whatever you like. That's what I'm saying, Ebony. Most definitely a hard worker. Somebody that won't see you smile. Somebody that won't see you look good. Somebody you could say, baby, let's go see the Michael Jackson movie. I guess I'll be going by myself. I'm just saying. Not with somebody else, another queen. But I'm going. But would I love to be with my husband? Come on, let's go to the movies. Stuff like that. But it's okay. I'm good. I got a man that supply my each and every need. And every time I go get in that black car out there, he with me. Because he told me, I ain't going to never leave you, nor to forsaken you. So I'm saying, for y'all on here that feel the need, that believe that in y'all mind, I can't be by myself. I don't want to be by myself. I thought we had a man, which I don't thought. I know we have a man that said, I'll never leave you nor to forsaken you. So what is y'all talking about? A lot of y'all need to practice what y'all preach. A lot of y'all speak about God. But I'm asking y'all, do y'all really, really know who y'all speaking about? Because a lot of y'all like that in the streets. Oh, well, I know her. Well, I know Aunt Mays. No, you don't. Stop lying. I, I bet you I got a sister on here that live in Jersey know more about me than some of y'all that say y'all know. Stop lying. Because y'all don't know. Y'all know of me. Stop saying, oh, I know him. Oh, I know her. A lot of people be saying, and you remember me? And I used to be saying, yeah. And I'd be saying, Lord, forgive me. I don't know. I don't remember them. And I'd be saying, no. Now, I'll be honest. I'd be saying, no, I don't remember. Make me know. Because people come up to me all the time and say, and you remember me? And I'd be like, no. But if I lie and say, yeah, then they're going to come with the hit or quitter saying, where you know me from? So why lie? Why not just be real and say, no? I'll be telling the truth. I don't. I'm tired of lying, telling people I know I remember them, and I don't. So if you see me in the street, make me remember you. Because I don't want to lie to you. And I don't want to hurt your feelings. But if I say I don't remember, I don't remember. Don't try to make me remember. Just tell me where I know you're from. It's just that simple. I'm just saying. It's just that simple. So we was talking about today, the topic. The topic for today is, why do people be mad at you? The people that hurt you. Why is somebody angry at you? Why they mad at you and you the one helped everybody? Oh, really, Corey? A lot of us, the people we help, will get out there and lie on us. Right. They'll get out there and lie on us. Even much our family members, even much our children. Why do people that hurt us be mad at us? I'm just saying. Oh, let's got somebody that's mad at us. And why? Because you was good to them. Somebody mad at you because you asked them where your money at. They mad because you want your money. They say they wanted to borrow it. They ain't never gave it back. And they mad at you. I'm just saying. Is there anybody out there that feel like I owe them something? Or if it been decades that I owed you something or whatever, and I don't remember, can you just call me so I can give you what I owe you? Because I don't want to owe nobody. I don't even want nobody lying saying I owe them something. And guarantee you, if you did something for me, I done did something for you. Because I don't let people do stuff for me without me doing stuff for them in return. I'm just saying. And I don't play the tit for tat. I can do something for somebody and walk away like I never did it. Why people do stuff for people and they go back and talk about it when mad they come? Families, friends. Why? Why not do something for somebody and keep it moving? You think God like, oh well, you was bad. You remember when I did this and I did this for you? God don't work like that. Jehovah don't work like that. When he blesses us, he blesses us. Now the enemy, when he give y'all, he coming back. Let me get that out. You got that the wrong way. Now I need to get that out. I'm just saying. A lot of y'all think y'all got a blessing because y'all stole somebody's money and y'all stole somebody, y'all lied on all kind of ways. Y'all think that was a blessing. No, you lied. You cheated. Stealing is not a blessing. Lying on somebody is not a blessing. How can you be blessed when you rolling with the wicked? When y'all going along to get along, instead of telling your sister, girl, you know what you're doing with somebody else's husband is wrong, right? Telling your brother, you know what you're doing, messing with somebody's wife is wrong, right? Because to know better is to do better. And if you got the opportunity to tell somebody wrong from right, why? Well, I'm not gonna get in that. I'm not gonna, that's family. But when I see, I see this one. So you mean to tell me if y'all got a relationship with me and y'all get an opportunity to be around my son and daughter, my sons and my daughters, and y'all just get an opportunity to be around them, and what you say is how you say it. You mean to tell me if God led in your spirit, let me talk to you. You know it's not right the way you treat your mama, right? You know Jehovah don't like that. I understand. I don't want to hear nothing about your mama. I don't want to hear nothing about your daddy. I'm only going to give you the word. I don't know what's going on between you and your mama or you and your daddy, but I'm only telling you that it's not right. I'm so sick of people saying me. You know what they tell me? You know what the young people tell me? Y'all need to get it together. Well, girl, I know you didn't just say y'all need to get it together when you disrespected your mama. But that's the world we living in right now. When all the youngsters, they go along to get along and call, oh, I think she too old for the internet. I think she too old for TikTok. I think she too old to be on the internet with all that and this and that. And I think y'all too young to be on the internet showing y'all nasty tail show, talking shit and fighting and pulling hair. And y'all want to say, oh, they too old for this and too old for that. Well, one thing about life, y'all got to get our wage. Y'all out there looking a hot mess. And y'all have the nerve to call us old. Oh, wow. And y'all have the nerve to tell us what we should and shouldn't do. You know why a lot of y'all youngsters mad at us and say we shouldn't be on the internet and all that? Because y'all friends got the opportunity to see how y'all treat y'all parents. Boy, if all the parents was like me in a lot of ways, if all the parents would come on the internet and expose their children, my timeline would be filled to capacity with parents. If all the parents around the world had enough guts to come on Handmaid's platform and say, you know what, Ann, some of the things you're going through, Queen, I'm going through right now. But I understand y'all know how to throw the rock and hide your hand. But me, I want to lift the rock up and see what's under the rock. I'm just saying, y'all want to throw the rock and hide your hand. I want to lift the rock up because I want to see what's under it. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Since y'all say they too old to be on the internet. They too old to do this, and y'all too young to be showing y'all nasty ass. Y'all too young to be doing all the stuff y'all be doing. Better yet, not too young, y'all too nasty. Some of y'all. And have the nerve to want to talk about us. At least we're not out there fighting. At least we're not out there pulling each other weave out and all that. At least we ain't doing all the stuff y'all doing. I don't know about some of y'all. At least we ain't bending it over in the streets. At least we got dignity and respect for ourselves. Like y'all ain't gonna never. If y'all get up. Because a lot of y'all be on the social medias in your 30s. Some of y'all in your 20s. So after 30 comes 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. So when y'all get 40, look out. So in 10 years, if I be 70, y'all gonna be in y'all 40 something, almost about to hit 50. And we'll be able to look back at the same ones who called us old. Girl, please. Some of y'all look older than us. I'm just saying. And y'all have the nerve to call us old. Girl, they didn't make all that fake stuff for us. Whatever, however size your breast was, you had to take that and run with it. You either, if you got big breasts, you could get them reduced. Before us getting extra breasts and extra butts and reducing the stomach and all that, you got what you got. It is what it is. No more, no less. You either accept me how I am or you move around. But no. Girl, I want me some silicones. I want my lips done. I want my lashes done. I want my stomach done. I want my butt done. The butt done and the legs still small. I think some of y'all, if they could have added on to some of y'all legs to go with the butt, to go with the thighs, y'all probably get that too. But they ain't offer y'all that package yet. So maybe years to come, they might offer y'all the package that come with the legs that go with the butt and the thighs. Because the legs ain't laying with the butt and the thighs. They ain't matching. I'm just saying, April. Right. And a lot of them is the younger than us and look like they didn't have a hard life. Because it's a hard not life. And they have the nerve to call us old. Like Miss Thang said. She need to go get them wrinkles out her face. No, girl. It's extra skin. Because I lost weight. But wrinkles? It's just extra skin, from losing weight. But the skin is flawless. It is. It be glowing and stuff. But I'm about to be 60. Clock that shit. I'm just saying. And I only put on glasses. These are reading glasses. Don't get it twisted. Miss Thang, since you had so much to say about me. Wow. I'm not a blow-up doll at all. It's what you see is what you get. And on some of y'all, got to be more careful. I'm just saying. Oh, y'all, this is what I want to. Is there anybody on here, like a lot of y'all, a lot of y'all on here that knows, or you got a mother, or you got a father, somebody that y'all take care at home that will depend? Oh, sending me a request? All right. Wait, y'all. I'm about the parent of the young lady that was beat up by the teacher on IG, but y'all gonna be able to hear it on YouTube and Facebook. Y'all gonna be able to hear it because I'm gonna let it in on the live. Come on now, don't play with us. Don't play with us. Now, what I'm doing wrong? Y'all don't go nowhere. What I'm doing wrong? Because I'm pressing a button. Press the button. Press the darn button. I press the button, right, y'all? And then I press accept. So what is the problem? When someone join, anyone can see the live, can also watch this one. I don't know why I don't want to join. You say invite her. Oh, all right. See if she sent it. Wait, y'all, don't go nowhere. And the live is doing a countdown. So that means when they come back, we're gonna start. The young lady, at the school I was telling y'all about. If it don't go through on Instagram, she could always come to my Facebook, and I still could she could join the live on Facebook because I'm on YouTube and Facebook. So, but when the live go off, I'ma save it and actually y'all come back and maybe she could come on because my phone was like it was stuck. So wait y'all. I wanna hear what happened. Hey y'all, how y'all doing? Something bit me on my arm yesterday. Something bit me. It must have was a mosquito. Yeah, I'm just waiting to the young lady come back on, Elizabeth. Well, y'all, we was talking about the young lady. Where she at, Ashley? The young teacher, 29 years old, put hands on her daughter at St. Catherine. Breaking news. On the AMA show. Hey, Diva. Boy, mama, Darlene. Ash, where she at? Y'all, while we waiting for her to come back. So if y'all remember, no, some of y'all don't remember, but for the older people that's on here, the older people on here, say like if you got a mother, a father, anybody you know that, well, depends, right? Maybe it's your mama, your dad, or somebody you take care of. That, well, depends, right? Y'all remember a long time ago, I'm talking about the people that's around my age or a little bit younger, when they used to sell the diapers. I mean, real diapers that you use a stick pin on each side and you pull a thing up, the plastic up. The plastic up so it won't go through their clothes. So y'all, let me show y'all this. So this bag right here, let me see if y'all get a good look. This bag right here have 3 plastic drawers in them. Right here, let me show you. It's plastic drawers. Let me move my hand. Right here, plastic drawer. All right. So they have 3 in a pack. If this the stuff that when I was a little girl and we had diapers, diapers, not Pampers, diapers, and they have the little plastic, part right here. Say like if you got your mama with you and she depends, or you got somebody and y'all gonna be out for a while and she can't get to the bathroom fast. All right, she can put this over her diaper and she won't leak. So this like the little plastic things that you pull over the depends or something like that. Yeah, the baby diaper. Remember Diva? When we used to change the kids when they had the diapers, you used to put this over them. But now they have it for adults. So if you got a mom or you got somebody that's where depends from time to time, and your mama older and y'all go out and she can't get to the bathroom fast and she might have a depend on this right here, you can put this on her and it won't leak out, and she'll be safe. Even if she urinate a little, like, pee a little in her depend, this still gonna protect her from being wet on her pants, or if she in church and she can't get to the bathroom fast enough, and it come out a little bit, she won't wet her pants. So I just wanted to share this with y'all. Y'all can buy these. It come 3 in a pack. My sister Lisa, she worked, with she a caregiver, and she got a lot of patience, and she turned me on to this. So me myself, I wear the pins from time to time, and if I go out and about or whatever, and which I take medicine so I don't, pee on myself or whatever. But these come in handy because I used to be more worried about if I have like an accident out because I don't wear a bag. I don't wear a urine bag. I don't have a colostomy bag or nothing like that. But right, so these come in handy. Like if I go out somewhere and I know, like when I go out to public places to use the bathroom, sometimes I can't get in the bathroom. Let me see. Sometimes I can't get it. Sometimes I can't get in the bathroom. So these come in handy. These right here. So kind of like, y'all kind of like, y'all kind of like finance right here. They come in handy. I just wanted to share that with y'all. But anyway, let's work on trying to get. Oh, there she go. There she go right there. Hey, Queen.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good. Thank you for being on AMA's channel, girl. Can you explain to everybody? All right, we got people that's on YouTube. We got people that's on Facebook. And I want everybody to be aware of what happened to your daughter. So you could do all the talking. You ain't got to rush. We here. As long as you here, I'm here.
Okay. So, 2 months ago, I had to go to my daughter's school because she said a teacher had gave her an F. So the reason why I went because the class that she gave her F for is a PE class, but however, it's a PE class that she doesn't attend physically. She's in the NOCA program, so she goes there at the second half of the day. So with this class, they just get work assignments and turn them in. So my daughter said that she turned the work in, and when she looked at her grade, she had an F. So I went to the school to speak with the teacher to find out why she was given the F.
Right.
So when she came to meet with me, she pulled out her computer. So it was 4 assignments so far, and 2 of the assignments was done, like I guess on Google Docs or something of that matter. So they would work 25% each. The other assignment was work, I guess, 50%. So my daughter said she did the assignment, but she was looking for the teacher to turn it in, and she couldn't find the teacher. So therefore, she took a picture of the assignment and emailed it to
I can't hear you. WDSU6. Well, y'all, she coming back. I don't know what's happening. Something probably going on with her phone. That's the young lady. That's her daughter that the teacher put hands on. She might have to go off and come back in. It's wrong, and it's probably the internet. Y'all can hear me? Y'all can hear me on IG? Y'all. Yeah, the teacher would be, right. Someone was calling it. All right. She probably cause I don't know what happened, y'all. So she probably gonna come back. Ashley, tell her to come back. This is too much. It was something to do with the internet. Ashley, tell her to come back. She coming back, y'all. Just give her a minute. It's not the anime show, it's the internet. You know, when we be talking about certain things, the enemy be trying to come in, but the devil is a lie. How about that? You don't put your hand on nobody, child. Y'all school teachers gonna learn today. Right. Y'all teachers is gonna learn today. Don't put your hand on nobody, child. There are consequences and repercussions. If you got a problem, if you're a school teacher and you on here, please don't touch nobody, child. Please. Can y'all please just keep your hand to yourself, man? If a child is disobedient, disrespectful to you, if you just gotta leave out the class and go give me some me time and woosah, y'all know how these parents is today about their children. And y'all know we got some children that are very disrespectful because they don't have no home training, some of them. But at the same time, if they be disrespectful and if they hit you, I know you gotta defend yourself. But as a teacher, they teach y'all that. If a child hits you, you know, if you can, don't risk your whole job and lose your whole job. You know, because you have to take the board tests and all this to be teachers and all that. So y'all got to be very mindful that and know that you can lose your license at a drop or a dime from hitting somebody's child. Oh, they trying to cover it up? Wow. So you know when people try to cover up stuff, even though it's on here, so the enemy don't want her to get her story out. Oh, she a coach? Oh, wow. They say she a certified. They don't think she's a certified coach. Oh, wow. She's not a school teacher. She a coach. I thought she was her teacher. But she still she a coach and a teacher. I'm just saying, y'all. I'm just saying. I don't care if somebody, you know, they got these children that's real, you know, like, but this child here is the A student. She ain't never been in trouble. You can hear from what her mom was saying and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, I don't care how, if you feel like a child is flipped by the mouth or whatever, it still don't give you the right to put your hand on nobody's child. St. Catherine. She a PE coach. Oh, y'all, she a PE coach at St. Catherine. Hey, Janice. So y'all know we living in a world and times where you don't put your hand on nobody's child. The little girl lip and everything is busted. It's St. Catherine. What's that is? The Rail Prep? No, not Xavier Prep. And she bust her lip. The little girl lip is bust. So, yeah. Xavier Prep? Oh, that's on Louisiana Avenue? Oh, wow. Yeah. So, y'all, the little girl lip is all busted up. So, the teacher fought with the student. Oh, Xavier Prep, that's their name now? Oh my God. So y'all listen. So I was a little confused at first. So the school, yeah, I know where Xavier Prep. Y'all, it's Xavier Prep. Oh wow. All the money she paid for her daughter to go to school. Girl, please. I'm just saying. Oh wow. So y'all listen. The teacher at Xavier Prep. Her name is Miss Miles. The PE coach put hands on this young lady daughter, which is an honor student. Xavier Prep is now that's they changed the name, y'all. They changed Xavier Prep name. Oh wow. Her name is Kaylin Miles. Right, Queen. Her name is Kaylin Miles. Kaylin, I don't know you. And this Miss Ann. I don't care what happened, what kind of altercation y'all have, like verbal, it gives you no right to put your hand on nobody's child. No right whatsoever. And then this child got a bust lip too. So they can't deny that she didn't put her hands on her. Oh, she on Facebook under that name? Oh, wow. So y'all, she on Facebook under Kayla Mao. Let me see how you spell her name. Her name is spelled Kaylyn. K-A-Y-L, wait, Kaylyn. Kaylin. Her name is Kaylin Miles, Mills. If I'm saying it right, because y'all know. And don't judge me. Need everyone at the school with sign that's suspended and miss all her SR activities. Oh, wow. Well, I don't know what happened. Maybe the mother something wrong with her internet or something like that. But if y'all miss it, y'all might miss it over here on my end. But I don't know what day she's still gonna be on somebody else's platform. But we was trying to get her over here because Ashley is like family to me. Or she have a pregnant photo on her cover page. She have a pregnant photo on her cover page. So when y'all get a chance, y'all go on Facebook and look her up. And we trying to find out why Miss Kaylin put her hands on somebody's daughter. We need to protest and find out why Miss Kayla around here putting her hands on somebody's daughter. Because you somebody's daughter and your family gonna feel some type of way. And how you think her mother feel by you busting her daughter in the mouth? No reason for that. So Ashley is like family to me. I'm gonna get all the information we need for Ashley, the mom, and all us, and we're gonna get to the bottom of this. Because it could be your child, your child, your child, and your child. So why nobody not talking about this? Because it's Xavier Prep. See, we just got through from talking about corruption and the stuff that's getting thrown under the rug. Just like my grandson was going to Holy Cross. And my grandson got put out Holy Cross from playing with somebody. They ain't gave him no second chance or none of that. From what I can understand, they just put him out of school and he had to go to another school. So a lot of us, we want to put our children in these private school and away from the other kids, and you think you saving them from the other schools, the regular schools, and you put them and you spend all this money for private school, and your child still they're supposed to be protecting your child. All the money you spending at Xavier Prep and all these private schools, and here your child still come home with a bust lip and all that kind of stuff, and then you degrade her and try to make her feel some kind of way. Oh, wow. The whole class of 8. Wow. So, Ashley, I love you. And we're going to get to the bottom of this. We're going to find out everything that we need to find out. One thing about me, I ain't transparent. And I'm not scared to put something out there. And I'm not scared to speak the truth. People got to know who they putting their hands on. And this family to me. And then don't want to ask her why. Then when they make her fix it, it's the problem. Oh, wow. The whole class AF. Oh, wow. So, y'all, we got this type of stuff going on at Xavier Prep. So, when we get off the live, I'm going to check out Miss Kaylin page and see what Miss Kaylin got to say, which she probably eventually going to take it down. But one thing about the truth, you can't run from the truth. Ripped all the scenes, activities, primes, and all to cover their ass. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Well, that's the same thing they did with the police officer, try to cover up for her out there in Houston, and now they fired her, and now she won't cry wolf talking about she's sorry. No, you're sorry your ass got caught. Wait, the prime is Saturday? Oh, wow. So Xavier Prep, their prime is this Saturday? So she not able to go to, well, quite naturally, she still won't be able. She all bust up. I'm out all bust up. That child ain't gonna even want to go to the prime. So do you mean to tell me they still having a prime? Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Wow. Well, between now, today is Tuesday, and the prime, all us get together, we'll see about that. Oh, her mouth is swollen. Y'all, her mouth is swollen, and under her lip is cut. So we need answers. We need to find out, and we need answers, and we need answers now. It's so sad, y'all. It's sad to say we living in a world where so the people try to do the right thing, they always trying to throw stuff under the rug. Everybody should know about this. And you know the sad part about it? It could be each and every one of our child. I'm so sorry this happened to our child. Wow. That's Ashley niece. That's why I'm so into it, because Ashley is like family to me. So, I mean, I was going to really, I was going to really share this story, with a lot of people, whatever, because at the end of the day, I am not biased, and I don't care when nobody else say how nobody else feel. We are going to get to the bottom of this, whether they like it or not. I'm just saying. So y'all that's on here, when we get off the live, right, when we get off the live, don't forget to go and find Kayla on Facebook. No child deserves that. It's true. Kayla Miles on Facebook. A school teacher at Xavier Prep just put hands on a child. And that is unacceptable with us as parents and grandparents and loving people. I don't care if it wasn't Ashley. I don't care if it wasn't her niece. She's still a child, and she don't deserve to be no teacher putting hands on her. I'm just saying. So, y'all on YouTube and Facebook, I'm about to get off the live, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. And y'all be blessed.